All right, what's up, everybody? WPO recap. This is the morning of. I was in full psycho mode, headphones in when I'm around people, like fuck it. Just trying to get some fluids in, going through my cars for range of motion stuff. This has been really helpful for getting my shoulders to perform and my body to perform, honestly. With most of that stuff. And then here's me doing my lunges. This was the 900th day. Haven't done them since, obviously, since I fucked my knee up. And then Corey and I spent some time in here just working on our mobility stuff, so we didn't have to do it in the warm-up room. I actually really like this. I've never done this before, like doing stuff at the there's Josh, at the Airbnb before we get going. So yeah, it was a very exciting morning getting ready.
Dance. Appreciate it. Footage.
All right, so Corey's list first. This is his opener. Truth be told, I have only seen his stuff on his Instagram because I was in the back warming up for this, but smash is 843. Very good job there. 2-1, exactly how we want it. Went to 881. I believe he misses this one. I don't know if it gets over the top of him. Yeah, he's kind of over. It kind of gets over the top of him. He's bent forward, and then he had nowhere to go coming up. Oh, nope. This is the one that he makes. Somehow, it's fucking crazy. Don't know how he was able to grind that out. That was nuts. Very sick, and the boys were fucking stoked on that. This was 501. I think this is his last attempt. Unfortunately, he ended up bombing out on bench. Was kind of passing out. The shirt might have been giving him a hard time. I honestly was not around for his benches because I was warming up, so you can see him just pass out there. He's asleep there. So not the best day for him, but a great learning experience, and he was excited to be there. Here's my opener of 1025. About 40 pounds off of what I had planned on opening with. But I couldn't get the 925 out of the 995 out of the rack in the warm-up room. So I think even going 1025 for an opener was a bit of a swing. But I was actually able to get it out of the hooks somehow and stabilize it. So yeah, I felt good about this squat. It's, obviously it's not the prettiest squat, but it was easy. It just fucking hurt coming out from under it. But it is what it is. So we went to 1052. I don't know if this was my last attempt at it or my first. I think this was my last attempt at it, and I just couldn't get this motherfucker out of the hooks. I would move my feet. I couldn't smash it out of the hooks. It was miserable. I'm trying everything I fucking could do, everything I could muster, just like, and I'm just feeling these crazy shooting pains in my back, down my right leg, and I just couldn't until my back finally said, you know what, dude, like, it's over. So bumped my bench opener down to 601 from 622 just based on being banged up. This is one of the more patient benches I've ever had. I just sort of like sat with it in the bottom, but was able to maintain position. I was very pleased with how this went. Got in the meet, thank God. Very, very stoked on that. So went 622, which was my initial planned opener, and you can look at my hands. I was so out of it trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing that I had my pinkies on the rings when I first laid down. It was crazy. So went 622. This one came down nice and easy. Still locked up a little bit towards the bottom, but felt really really good about the press, really good positionally, and my body felt okay too. So I was like, all right, I can do something. I thought, give me 644 for an all-time PR. We'll try it. And just missed this. I think because I couldn't arch very well, I lost my upper back at the top, and so I went to post up to get under the bar after it came off my chest, and it kind of rolled forward a little bit. It was closer, I think, than the video really shows, but I was happy to get through it. Here's 705 opener. Back was just not in a great place. But decided to take another one just to see where I was at, so just go 738. Felt good here too. The pull is not bad. It's putting the weight down that was fucking me up. But I felt pretty good about this. Still felt like I could, pull something decent. So we went to 777 for an all-time PR, and I end up blowing my shit off, fucking my knee up. But you know what? I am happy I swung at it. I would do it again, and I had a great time competing. I'm grateful to be able to still be lifting. I wish I fucking pulled this. It was so close, but sometimes it's not in the cards, and it happens.
All right, well, today was a different kind of day than I've had. Lots of new learning experiences for me. Oh. Here are my parents. I love Oliveira. I love him. He did not hear me.
He didn't hear me.
The guy on the fucking bench heard me.
I love him.
I love him. That guy's like, who the fuck? Anyway, so Corey, you want to do your day first?
Yeah, sure. No, my day was great. Yeah, it's a good day. Good day. A lot of firsts as well. First WPO. First bomb. First time missing a squat on depth. Yeah, I got sleepy with my bench presses today. So, gonna have to go back to the drawing board with that. And do another one soon.
Yeah. And what did you squat, though?
Nothing, because I bombed.
Well, you squatted. You squatted 880 though.
881.
881, and in an insane way, and not in an insane way like
good. It was insanely bad.
No, it was insanely difficult for you, and you stayed in pretty good position and didn't pass out and fucking. That's the first time I've ever seen you grind a squat.
Yeah.
And I could only see your face from where I was standing.
And it was probably the reddest it's ever been.
It was super red.
Super red.
Yeah, and then you pass out when you bench, and that shit happens. For me, back has obviously been terrible. I knew I was kind of in trouble with my first set in briefs in the warm-up room, but I just ignored it because I've had so many shitty warm-up room things. So went into the canvas. I think when I took it out with the canvas, the first one was okay. And then in knee wraps was terrible. My 925 or something was fucking awful. And so we're like, all right, instead of going 10:15, we'll go 995 for our last warm up and go from there. And I couldn't get it out of the rack because it hurt my back so bad. So I said, instead of opening at 1063, we moved it down to 1025. Got it. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't terrible. It was fine. Went 1052, couldn't get it out of the hooks. It hurt me. Went 1052 again. Hurt me. Couldn't get it out. So then bench comes around. And my back is fucked up. but I'm like, let's just see. Was thinking about tokening, but it was just a thing. So I was like, you're not really supposed to token in WPO, but I was hurt, so I could have. But anyway, so bumped my opener down to 600 and stroked it. I was like, all right, we're good. Where did I go after that? 622. Kind of stroked it. Some really technical benches, actually. They looked good, and I know benches. They were the beautiful benches. And then went to 644, just missed it. I like pushed it back. I thought it was going, and I tried to get under it, and I kind of dumped it forward. And then opened 705 deadlift, pain, but it was all right. Fuck it. Went 738. I was kind of playing like ticky-tack games with Tristan Breen. He was having a pretty good day. He's lighter than me. So, ticky-tacky things with him. And then I had to pull, to come in top three, come in third, I had to pull 777, so it'd be an all-time PR for me. And I went out to pull it. I thought it was going to go. I pulled it to like just below my knee. I felt a pop in my knee. And then I continued pulling and got it above my knee and felt a pop. And like then some like really pretty heavy duty pain. So then, so I think I fucked my knee up pretty good. We're kind of going to see what they say tomorrow. I have an MRI, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, fucking whatever, dude. I knew this was going to be a dogfight. I knew this was going to be a hard meet for me. Like, I've looked like shit. I felt like shit. I've been hurt. And I think the universe is kind of telling me that it's time to actually take a little bit of time off from, like, putting weights on my back. And do some, like, rebuild shit. Especially while I get this leg figured out, because realistically... the soonest I'd be ready to take, if it is ACL, the soonest I'd be ready to take something huge would be at the next WPO. So, if I do need surgery, so we'll just have to see. But this is part of it. This is what we fucking signed up for, and I'm proud to be doing something that can like severely fuck you up. But it's like, that's why I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if it couldn't maim me, because it just wouldn't be worth the doing for me. So that's how it went.